Now you've got all of your components from the OverEasy, you've got them unpackaged, laid out on the table in front of you. The only thing you need to worry about as far as right and left are these connecting struts. The stickers will be to the outside of the assembled OverEasy when you're all finished. So if you lay them out like that, perfect. This is the right side, that's the left side. You have 2 of everything except for the button head screws. You've got 4 of those. There's a few tools that you're going to need to assemble the OverEasy. Allen wrenches, here in a multi-tool, 1/2-inch drive or wrench, tape measure, and then recommend thread lock to put on your button head screws. Let's get started. Alright, first what we're going to do is show you how to attach the strut to the boomerang. Got the parts laid out in front of us here. We're going to take, this is the right strut, take the stripper bolt, place it through the hole, take our washer, place it on there, grab the boomerang with the short side facing towards you, and put the strut right on top of there. Take the nylock, get it started on the threads, and we'll tighten it down. Take your Allen key, your 1/2-inch drive, tighten this down until you start to feel the nut just start to snug up against that steel. Just check it. It can move freely. You're ready to go. Do the same thing for the left side. To attach the axle to the boomerang, place the button head screw through, in this case, the front hole. We've already applied the blue thread lock on there. Get your Allen wrench started. And then you can just start the threads onto the axle. Turn that down until it's snug. Now the axles are attached. Notice on the right side, we've placed the axle on the front. The left, it's been placed on the back, because when this gets assembled, they need to match up like that. We'll show you how to put the wheels on. Now from the components, find the spacer and the shaft collar. Take the black spacer, place it on the axle, slide it over until it hits the boomerang. Now you'll slide the tire right over until it's touching. Shaft collar, place it on. You'll do the same thing for the left side. We now need to tighten down the shaft collar. Lay this down, snug the shaft collar up to the hub on the tire. Using your Allen wrench, tighten the set screw. Now we're going to match the 2 sides together. Button head screw with the thread lock applied. Press it through the front of the boomerang. Match up the axle and start to finger tighten this down. Once you get the thread started, grab your Allen wrench, tighten down until it's snug. Alright, now at this point, the OverEasy is completely assembled and it's ready to go. What you need to do is make sure that these button head screws are tightened down so that that internal lock washer bites down into the steel. Do not snug these down. You want those to move freely. Now, one final check. Make sure that your wheels do not rub against each other or against the boomerang on either side. And we are good. This is now ready to attach to your wheelbarrow so you can get over it. Two things we have to make sure that when the OverEasy gets attached to your wheelbarrow, we need to make sure there's 2 clearance items. You need 8 inches in between the front of the handles, and then we also need to make sure that this rear wheel is going to clear the front of the tray. Now don't get rid of any of the parts on your old wheelbarrow. Here we've saved the wedges that goes underneath the tray. What we're going to do is take the tray, we move it back and forth so that we make sure that this rear wheel will clear. The best way to do that, take and support the handles back here. Now we've used some old 4x4s. It's about 8 inches high. What you want to make sure is that this button head screw right back here is right up and touching the connecting strut. If that is touching, then this wheel will no longer go up any higher. So you take your tray, place it on there. When the holes line up and that's clear, you're ready to go. You can drill your holes there, attach your tray to the handles. Now here's our old tray on the handles showing the clearance of this rear wheel from the tray. Now the support for the tray, you just bend these back slightly and they will attach to this front screw.